Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Michele Rahal. Welcome to No Apologies. NASCAR's Car of Tomorrow, or more appropriately, the car today, NASCAR prefers we call it that. It's kind of like Frankenstein. You can't stop it, but you can evolve it. They finally figured that one out. Low television ratings, fans up in arms, the manufacturers pulling back support. Why? Because the cars all look alike. If you think I sound like a broken record, just stick with me, because I predicted this from the moment they rolled it out. I can hear my detractors already. Rahal's just trying to stir things up. Hell yes I am. I say what I believe. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. But this time, I was right from the start. NASCAR just announced that they're going to modify the front ends on their Sprint Cup cars, specifically clean up that lower area that has the hangers holding up what's known as a splitter. I call it the Ben-Hur aero device because it cuts competitors' tires. Charlton Heston would have been proud. This comes on the heels of the new rear spoilers being introduced. Why? Because the fans were screaming that the car was ugly. Well, there's a general rule in racing, flying, and boating. If it looks fast, it probably is. Now, that's not to say that after years of trying to improve this car, that it hasn't gotten faster and more competitive, but at what cost? Cost of an eroding fan base, lower television ratings, cost to the teams, and something that might not be perceptible to the general public. The manufacturers don't like competing against other makes that have Toyota or Ford printed prominently on the car so you can tell what it is. They have to do it. They all look alike. Now, I can't prove this, but think about this for a moment. Does anyone think that NASCAR hadn't watched the manufacturers take more power in Formula One? NASCAR watched with a vengeance. They didn't want the manufacturers gaining too much power. Yeah, they made a safer car. They could have done that the first year without creating a spec car. The manufacturers went along with this look-alike version for a while, but with the economy in a constant state of flux and car sales dropping, the win on Sunday, sell on Monday method of marketing lost its luster. Now NASCAR is going to allow the manufacturers to create the front ends of these cars to give them more brand identity. Ford wants to use the Mustang front end. The fans spoke with their voices, but the manufacturers spoke with their money. I applaud the effort, but I question why it took so long and cost the team so much money. Do you realize this was supposed to save the team's money? But Ganassi, Hendrick, Roush, they all have fleets of these older cars sitting in the back lots. They're useless now with so many tiny technical evolutions taking place. The small teams are all but broke. Look at how many start and park cars there are. My opinion is speed it up. If you're going to create true racing cars, then do it. Bring on the fuel injection. Give them more to work with on the suspensions and aerodynamics. Let them race cars. That's what the fans want to see. Just remember the fans. They're the ones that brought you to the dance. I'm Michele Rahal. No apologies.